Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate y'all being here today. I was figuring that this wagon was gonna go for a run. That's why I jumped in it, but apparently not. So anyway, let's get back to it. Wolf 6, thank you. Hello?
Hello?
My wagon didn't go anywhere the whole time I was gone.
Yeah, and Tony just stepped away.
Okay. I thought he's back. He's moving anyway. I thought it was going to go somewhere, and so that's why I got in that one, and it didn't go anywhere.
He moved a little bit.
It's sad. It's okay. RTMR mod is in the mod hub, yep. It sure is. It's pretty awesome too, actually. That'll probably be like a, what do we call that? An essential mod, where it like goes from map to map with us, honestly. We first started using it on Judith. We have it on here, and when we go back to Judith someday, hopefully, we'll have it on there, and probably future maps as well. So yeah. Let's see, what's that under? It's factories. It's in the factories category. It's this guy right here. It's in the mod hub. You gotta scroll down a bit, but it's there. It's definitely there. I like it anyway. I think it's I think it works well. Chat, look at all of our tippers. Good lord. We can get more too. Are we gonna start a save on Elm Creek? Probably not.
I think the elevator's got like almost 400,000 in there, by the way.
Okay. I'll have to change stuff over soon, huh? Well, I've got 100 on me right now, so. That's okay. And then for some reason, one's following Tony. I don't know if it won't empty on a single pass like he's on.
Probably not.
But it's just a stonking him.
You'd have to change the settings.
Yeah, it's fine. With our capacity, I'm assuming what Tony did is he stepped away, but he made his guy go like slow. Because he's honestly just crawling across the field right now. So he'll be back in a jiffy, I'm sure. Chat, what do you think? Do we turn around for this waterway, or we just drive through it? Probably just drive through it, right? I think harvest a lot faster. I'll do another end road around it, I guess, though. Why not?
I'm back.
Hi, back.
Welcome back, John.
I'm John. Hi, Tony. I like you set your guy on like slow speed and walked away.
Yeah, I had to went upstairs for a minute.
All right, it's all good.
Then I ran into Mom in the kitchen. I was like, well, back to farming I go.
She's like, sure, yeah.
She's like, see you, bye.
Smile and wave,
okay.
right?
Yeah, smile and wave, something like that.
You betcha. You betcha. So Tony, I don't know if you heard. Train building's at 340,000 already. So
wow, that's just a few.
Yeah. That's kind of one of the downsides of doing a contract like this is you don't actually know how much you end up with.
Why
big
is that?
numbers guy. Why is that?
Yeah.
Because not all of it's going to fit in that train building.
No.
So the only reason we're putting it in the train facility at all is because if you just haul it in, it'll complete the contract before you get done with the field. Right?
Yeah.
And then you don't get the bonus.
Gotcha.
The bonus crop. So what we're going to do is we're going to haul to the train facility for basically till it's full. And then at some point, well, here in a little bit, we'll have to change all our tippers just to go to the dump site to sell.
Gotcha.
So, what did I do to fix the messed up bridge? Big Murray, you talking about for auto drive or landscaping? Because there's two things I've had to do on bridges on here, so I don't know which one you mean. But that's all right. Let me know. But yeah. Rats. I really need an empty, but my spout's on the wrong side. It's a problem, chat, okay? What's our weather look like? Rain for 2 hours. Rain till noon. Fast time till noon. Kind of tired of listening to it rain, honestly. Anybody else in favor?
Sure.
That's good enough for me, he said sure. Oh, it's just the sound, you know? It's non-stop. Yep, Big Mart, I just had to do a little bit of landscaping on that end of the bridge. Just bring the ground up a hair is all you have to do. That's it. Just a hair. It's basically like running in, it just has like a lip right there, so. But my tractor does not like this little incline right now. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Oh, Tony, the other thing, if you're going to be harvesting now that we're out on lands, or you are, I will be.
Yeah.
Go into your auto drive settings.
Uh-huh.
Go to the combine and call 2. It's on the, turn that on. Hit apply. So that'll call you a second wagon that should just kind of follow you until you need it.
Okay.
So it should just get more wagons to the field instead of them sitting over there. They might have to cycle through, but it'll take effect eventually. So yeah. You betcha. Yeah, because now that you're on a land, except for the prone trailer, you should just be able to keep your auger, your conveyor out. Prone trailer gets a little awkward, but it's okay. It happens. Right. Yeah, it doesn't take much, Big Mark. Just a little. Just a little bit. It's kind of funny the way it like eats your whatever you have too. It's kind of hilarious actually. I'm surprised something like that didn't get fixed in the update. Since it was a new save update, that could have been fixed. But hey, good news, we're at 20% on this contract already. Or something. And actually, it's more than that because we've already harvested, you know, some. And it's, you know, sitting in storage. That's what I'm trying to get at. We haven't actually turned in anything on the contract yet. We've just been storing.
So you're 20% harvested.
20% harvested. Well, the harvest only goes to 80% though.
Yeah.
If you hold it all, of course, we're not going to be able to do that. You betcha. So are we 20% harvested, or are we like 40%? 25? I don't know how that math is mathing. All right. I think Buddy's going to leave me now. Oh, maybe not. Come on, Buddy. I need an empty. 25? I don't know. I mean, we're making progress now, especially with two machines running. We're making progress. Tony and I'll get running out there together, and we'll really be knocking out the bushels then, you know? The bushels. I don't think you measure these by the bushel, but maybe. Never know. By the ton. Yeah. 20 is fourth of 80. Yes. Yes, it is. But 80% in the contract is actually 100% harvested if you're able to store it all. Of course, we're not going to be able to store it all. But, yeah. Okay, so since this is the Crone wagon, I actually need to stop and raise up. It's not tall enough. I guess turn off too. Yeah. Come on, buddy. This is the one downside of the Crone wagons. What other wagons can we get? Could get that one might be, I don't know. More wagons, chat. There's never enough. The Crones are nice because of their capacity, to be honest. I don't mind them. I don't mind having to stop a little bit. Here and there. Big deal. Because they fill up really fast with this particular harvester, too. Okay, I'm out. And we're off, and we still have 150,000 on board. How much you carrying right now, Tom?
150? 151?
300,000 between the two of us.
I had a wagon right next to me. Then he just stopped, and now he's behind me.
What wagon is it?
The red trailer?
Yeah, I don't know why he's just riding next to you. You may have to just stop and turn your harvester off for a second to get him to realize that he needs to empty you. I feel like that Crone just got stuck too. I feel like that Crone is definitely stuck in that ditch right now. Is he peeling out? Yeah. Oh. Well, he moved a little. You just can't pull that kind of weight up that hill. That ain't gonna happen. That just is not going to happen. Try to send him on the road here. See, these are nice. 52,000 liters. That's pretty nice capacity. Don't mind that at all, honestly. All right. No, that JD is a really good JD. It's a 7R. It's just the awkward. If the hill's not the problem, it's the transition from hill to flat. Things need to bend, wheels come off the ground. That's way too big of a trailer for that tractor, honestly, in my opinion. Way too big. So I know the 7Rs are great. I really like 7Rs, but you need to weight them down. You need to put wheel weights and a front weight on them for sure. But I like the 7Rs a lot. So
how many of the Crones do you have?
2. Yeah, we only have 2 right now. That was just a case of it was trying to get back on the auto drive. That's all.
Yeah.
Where it went outside the field. Why are you following me? Semi-truck, hello? I think I would have grabbed somebody else, but that's fine. Alright, who's my next dude? Let's go. Let's get this truck full. Come on. Come on now. Next dude. It's like I'm playing a fighting. Oops. Not supposed to talk about that. It's okay. We're not talking about it, chat. Just remember that. We're not talking about it. What is wrong with his offset? What are you doing, semi-truck? Why are you way over there? I think the semi-truck's broken. Maybe not. He just redeemed himself. Never mind. Redemption has happened. Alright. Okay, bye. Still have 150,000 on it. Tell me this is going to be a problem without telling me it's going to be a problem. I think we might need more tippers.
I'm knocking on the door 200,000, so.
Get your
Well,
auger.
there's an 8R sitting at the shop here for you. I gotta run, so.
We got you, Dan. Have a good one.
All right, take care, Dan.
You got your spout out, Tony?
I do.
Okay. Nothing's getting sold. Wish you were that good. Okay. All right, Tony, I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to get us some more tippers. Because we're going to need more. And we're going to try to... Okay, and that's another thing that's happening, too. The thing is finally full. The thing is full. Dan probably sold straw, Scoot, if I had to guess. I don't know. Before he left,
Yep.
he was picking up
It was straw.
Okay.
All right, catch y'all later.
We'll see it.
See you, Dan.
See, this tractor's way too small for this tipper, too, but... If it gives... Oh, it's not full yet. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and set him up to go there anyway. It's going to be full soon. So, it's fine. And actually, while I'm paused here, I might as well just change them all over, honestly. We got enough in storage. Definitely not selling beets. That doesn't haul beets, so we can't use that. This guy's done. That's good. This guy's... Is that field all done? All right, the field is done. Sweet. Got another tractor we can steal. That's what I see, chat. I think I set that last tipper up wrong, by the way. Nobody called me out. I'm pretty sure I set it up wrong. Somebody's gonna say it. I know. I know. Never enough tippers, chat. Do we have our big wagon up here, Tony? I don't know where our big wagon is. Is it on the set? No. I don't know where it is. Oh, you know what? It has TMR sitting in the cow barn over there. That's where it is. Should be using it, but I bet you it's just sitting in that wagon or in that thing. Okay, this is full now, chat. So now we need to change all of them over as I tab through them to actually sell the beets. Now we've harvested enough so far that it's not going to matter if I'm switching them over. Like, we can go ahead and get rid of the beets now. And it'll be fine. Nope, not that clicky. Wrong clicky. Never enough tippers. Never enough. There's so many tippers. I think that was already set up, so that should mean that I got them. I got them all, because this doesn't take a wagon. Although, honestly, chat, I've been wanting to buy another bigger wagon, and we need another wagon for hauling TMR, probably. So we're buying another big wagon, okay? Don't really have a choice, chat, but it's happening. Plates. Honestly, can we? Yeah, no cover. Looks better. $48,000 well spent. All right. Oh, you know what? That one wagon's not set up right still, I think. He's set just to sit there, not to run as a unload combine. Dang it. See, that was one of the last tractors I sent. That should be easy to find. Should be like this guy. Aha. All right, Tony, you think that's enough tippers, or should I take another contract?
I think that I'm having trouble getting tippers to me. Of course, I got one coming to me right now, but
yeah,
I think it should be enough.
Are you leaving your spout out the whole time, or what are you doing?
I cycle it.
Just leave it out. Sean just made $30 by returning bottles. Nice. I kind of wish we had that program here in Missouri, but we don't. I kind of wish we did. But yeah. The only thing we get money for here is aluminum cans if we take them to a place. But like bottles and stuff, we just put it at the curb. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? This is not set up right. That's not set up right at all. We have 11 things running. 10 tractors and a semi-truck running on auto drive right now just to try to keep up with this contract. Oh, gosh. And I don't know if it's going to be enough. Just throwing it out there. Now, granted, there's a lot sitting over there, but, you know, now that I'm back in my harvester, they should start running to me. Auto drive is definitely a mod, yes. Auto drive is an amazing mod, to be honest. And the other thing that we are up against here, we're out of harvest contracts. We have no more. No, well, actually, that probably comes with a tipper, right? Maybe not. We could get one more tipper from a stone picking contract. Oh, gosh. That's all we can get is one more tipper. Oh, boy. We'll be okay. We should be okay. Oh, man. It's funny, though. Army to all yourself. All good. So auto drive is basically a mod where you can have tippers and stuff and everything. That guy's not set up right either. He is set up right. Where's he going? Buddy, where are you going? That's the wrong way. So basically you can set up tippers. Mostly it's a logistic mod to get stuff to go from point A to point B. So in this case right now, we are using it to run all of these wagons, these tractors around that you see zipping around. They are unloading our harvesters and taking it to a sell point now. Whereas, you know, you can't really do that in the base game, right? You can also use it for auger wagons. You can use it for trucks, all kinds of stuff like that. But basically it's a point A to point B mod. So. Is the offset the issue? No, the offset's not the issue. If anything, Scoot, it probably is thinking that there's a crop here. If I had to guess. Because, yeah, this guy's doing the same thing. What would that setting be? Like the drive on crop or something? Unload in the crop? I know there's a setting for that. I just don't know which one it is. There probably is something we need to change, though. That would make them actually not drive behind us. Well, okay, so there is an entire road network that we have. And so it gives you all these white markers, or there's all these white markers. Those are places I can send tippers and stuff. But there's all these lines. They're everywhere, right? Around every field, everything. So the mod itself does not come with any of that, but there's a really handy guy on the YouTube called the Auto Drive Guy. And what he does is he makes what's called the config file, or the root file, whatever you want to call it, where basically he makes the whole network for you. You get all these different folders over here, and you get everything in here where you can send all your different things. He makes all of that. So the way that we use Auto Drive is we will download the config from him, and then we will customize it to fit our needs, the way that we play from there. So no, this isn't an offset issue, Scoot, the way he's falling behind. This is an unload like on the crop issue or something like that. Are they following you as well, Tony?
No.
They're not following you? They're actually driving to you?
The one time that guy did follow me. But
yeah, that's a different setting, though. That's not an offset. If it was an offset issue, they'd just be running into us.
Like I said, now I'm just having trouble getting wagons to me.
Crone's coming to you, I think. It may get to the, it might be smart of us just to like go to that end of the field and just park for a minute, let them come up and unload one after another. So, yeah. Or we just change it so they just sit and we go to them to unload. We could do that too. Part of what's at play here is they really don't like the speed that we're going. We're going too fast for them. But yeah, I don't know why he's just following me. That's not... There's something about... something. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, it's not working very well right now. But for combines, like regular combines, it works great. So...
Say I'm at 90, 93. I might just have to sit and wait here for a second.
Well, if you're over 90%, they're not going to unload you anyway. With your, like, separator on, you know?
Yeah, and I had that crone. I had the crone anyway, so I'd stop anyway.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm stopped too. Again, I think we might just go to that end of the field and just... That way we're closer to where they are. And just try to get unloaded, you know? Yep. We have a lot of tippers. Oh, you're good, Scoot. Yeah, if it was an offset issue, they would be over here and either be too far away or be running into us. I don't know how to fix this issue. This issue, let's see, it would probably be something on the tippers themselves that I would need to change, but I would imagine it's something in here, because, like, the unload, that's on... What would it even be, chat? I don't even know which one it would be. Like that. I don't know. It's got to be one of these, though. I just don't know which one. There's a lot of settings in Auto Drive that I typically don't mess with, honestly. So, yeah. Avoid fruit. That could be. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Hello, that's even more the wrong thing. Avoid fruit is set to yes. Now, the problem is that doesn't actually... change that for this one. So now I got to go through and change each one. Because it's not like they're actually avoiding the fruit anyway. They're driving in the crop. But I think the avoid fruit is probably... that's probably the ticket, to be honest. I've never messed with this setting before, like, ever, so... we'll go ahead and change it. I mean, most of these aren't ours anyway, so it's not a big deal, but... We'll go ahead and change it and see if that's, see if it does anything for us. So, yeah. Alright, no... Apply. So, for the record, if I set it as a default, that doesn't set it for a default for everybody. That sets it as a default for future... like purchases, basically. So not for everybody. So clearly we have, like, look at all these tippers that are here, y'all. Like, there's tippers for days. It's just getting them out into the field. Yeah, it's kind of our issue right now. All right, hopefully this will work. And I think I got them all already, right? So there's nobody up in town. There is one in town, actually. Why are you there? You shouldn't be there. Must have missed you when I was setting everybody up, changing them over. You have your call too on right?
Yes.
Okay. So what it should do is, as soon as that guy gets, like, basically to you, the next guy should start moving. That's the way it should work anyway. I mean, there's plenty of tippers over there, clearly. I did hire that first one again. Oh, I didn't. Dang it. No wonder he's not moving. Whoopsie. All right, look, he's moving now, chat. Helps when you do it right, you know? It really does. See, here comes the next guy already for Tony. And as soon as that red wagon gets here, the next guy should roll for me. Well, honestly, we're just going to have an unload party real quick, Tony.
That sounds good to me.
All right, let's do it. I don't know if we want to send all of these into town at once, but... YOLO. We got to get emptied out at... Oh, God. We have a collision, Tony. Just drive. They'll sort their life up. Eventually. We probably need to go to different parts of the field, to be honest. Probably help out a little bit. So, in fact, are you going to turn left again?
Sure.
I'll turn right. And then we'll be separated a little bit. So maybe our wagons don't have any collisions. Hopefully. Either way, I'm here for the chaos, you know? Is this the most productive thing we could have done with our time today? I don't know, but it's whatever. I'm having fun. It might come down to the point where we just have to drive these to the thing, you know? That's fine, too. We won't have to drive these to the salt. That's not going to happen. Hopefully. Hopefully not. That would be very bad, okay? If we had to actually do that. That's good. You got a truck full before you get to turn. Look at that. And I'm at 89%, so. Quack Buzz, what's going on, man? How are you? Your next tipper's already on its way, Tony.
How about it?
Love it when a plan comes together, you know? All right. All right. Auger out. Conveyor out. I'm good. We're doing a little crazy red beet harvest right now, but we're doing good. So the real test here is if these guys start actually coming to us and not trailing us. If that avoid fruit was the setting or not. Hopefully it is. Yeah, this guy's lining up. He's not gonna run behind, so he should be okay. And actually, I'm over 90%. He shouldn't come up here and empty me, but maybe he will. Or not. Spoke too soon. Alright, we're gonna sit and wait now. Oh, and we have a traffic jam in the corner. Who saw that coming, chat? Why is that guy not moving? Because his tractor's not on the ground. He's not waiting to turn in. I gotta be honest, I don't like the way this is plumbed. I don't like it, chat. I think we're gonna do something to help us out a lot here with this. Real fast. It's like they're waiting to turn into the field. But they shouldn't wait to turn in the field because it's not a two-way route. You only have to do that on a two-way route. Although there is a two-way route in there. This is a two-way route, so maybe that's what they're waiting for. I don't know. We're gonna change this though, like a lot real quick. Real fast. Because if we're gonna have problems, we're just gonna keep having problems and they're gonna get worse. And Tony, you calling wagons?
No.
What do you mean?
I just got my pipe out.
Yeah, so you're calling wagons, yeah.
Oh, am I not supposed to?
No, go. Go. That's what I want. By the time we get this contract done, we're gonna have all the issues worked out, okay?
Yeah.
That's the plan. That is the plan, Stan. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to make this corner. Because this corner is kind of awkward anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and make this corner a two-way. So that stuff will turn through here a little bit differently. And, you know what? Just do it the right way. Make this like the bridges over yonder, basically. Alright, so if we go... Come on, buddy, go. Come on. There's too many tippers in there. So what I got to get rid of this two-way right here so that the guys will actually pull in the field. Just need them to get out of my way so I can do my auto drive edits. There's too many of them right now. You're just gonna park over here, bud, right now. At least Tony's getting some harvesting done, you know?
Something like that.
Are you not?
I am.
Are you about full?
Oh, hey.
No.
Hey, Trent. Trent, we're having some issues, but I think we just got it figured out. We turned off the avoid foliage in auto drive for the tippers. And that seems to be working better for us. Or avoid fruit. Sorry, is what it's actually. That is I don't like that corner at all. Hold on, we're gonna change that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do ka-chow. There we go. We're gonna make this. We are gonna make this all a two-way as well. So there. We're identifying weak spots for running 45 tippers at the same time, Trent. So that's good, right? or something. This is not going to be needed anymore. Okay. Probably going to even go farther than that on that, to be honest. Back to there. All right. It definitely does scoot, yeah. Every day is a learning opportunity. Oh, yeah. I agree with that. Well, and sometimes, you know, there's nothing wrong with the way the auto drive guy has this stuff laid out. But I also don't think the auto drive guy laid this out for 45 tippers trying to run. You know what I mean? So we're stress testing this to a crazy amount right now. And, you know, it's just not designed for what we're doing with it. So, you know, as I said before, sometimes with the auto drive guys, routes and stuff, like, they're great, but they just don't fit our needs. They're not set up for the way that we sometimes, you know, do things on Farm Sim. That's all. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. It doesn't mean they're bad. It just means that we go a little crazy sometimes. That's all it really means. So, and you know, I don't know if this is going to work what I'm laying out here, but we're gonna definitely give it the old Puma Plow try here, you know. So yeah, because I've learned a lot about two-way courses, and I really enjoy running two-way courses in spots like this, because it's just really handy to have two-way courses, honestly, for some of this stuff. So what we're doing here basically is I'm making a different field exit. So instead of the stuff going there and then having to make this turn, which actually that one's going that way, the stuff is going to be able to come along from this edge of the field here. So right here to here. Okay. And then this is a two-way here. So if there's anybody in this turn, he's just going to stop right here and wait. Or vice versa. If this guy's going, they're going to stop there. If this guy's going, they're going to stop. It, like, it'll prevent, should prevent some collisions in this corner. Is what I'm trying to do here. So hopefully it works. We'll find out, because I'm fixing to get back on my harvester and fill up, like, you know, everything that's sitting here. So. Plus, Tony's out there running around. He's got a couple tippers running too, so it's all good. Yeah, we just sometimes we go a little crazy on the auto drive stuff, and I don't mind it. I think it's fun to kind of like push it to the limit, you know, see how far we can actually take this auto drive stuff, and how well, you know, we can not turn on our harvester. Like, how crazy can we get it? Can we get it to work being totally crazy like this, you know? It's fun. It's fun to mess with it. I enjoy it. I definitely do enjoy messing with auto drive quite a bit. And like that corner over there has kind of been bothering me for a while, because if you have a semi truck going through there, and like if you had two semis, they're going to collide anyway. So that corner's, I've been needing to work on that one for a while. For an example, if we go look at this other corner, I already did the same thing over here, made this all a two-way, so that like if a truck's going to the right and then north here, the truck coming down stops and waits. And that works quite well over there. So wait, who dat? Tony, where you at? Where you going?
Huh?
That's Dan. That's not Tony. Stand back? What's Dan riding in? That's one of our tippers. Okay. He must have found that one that was, it's trying to turn around somewhere is what it's trying to do. But it's okay. All right, we are 100% full. So we're going to stop and wait now for a minute. And hopefully get ourselves a couple tippers here real quick. Get emptied out. Or at least somewhat emptied out. Hopefully. Now, I did change the route over there. And the auto drive is smart enough to realize that I changed the route. So now that it's set, anybody that tries to go that way, they'll be able to figure out their life and like drive on the correct route instead of driving on the old route. Which is why that tipper that's going somewhere. Where is he going? But that's basically why he's going kind of rogue right now, is because he's looking for a place. There's got to be a place to turn around, right? I don't know where he's going. Oh, Mickey's back. Howdy.
Can you explain to me why a seal for dishwasher is $30?
Oh, why? Because
It's not $30 on Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow. But still, principle.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get you. That's fun. That's a good time. Is it like for the whole door seal?
I don't think it's the whole door. I think it's just the lower part.
Okay.
I'm going to replace that first, and then if it still leaks, replace the rest of it.
I gotcha. I don't know if we've ever had a dishwasher last long enough to have a bad like door seal.
It's only a year old.
Well, that's not bad.
Because we moved in on the 15th of August last year.
Wow. Dishwashers are like, they are so cheaply made these days. It's kind of crazy. Like, we replaced ours last year or whatever, and we were amazed at how cheap they are now. Cheaply made, not, they cost way too much, but they're very cheaply made now. Like, the whole base was plastic, not even metal anymore.
That's not just dishwashers. That's every appliance.
Yeah, they're all junk these days. Tony took all the tippers. Tony. Oh man. So we're still doing this contract, Mickey. We're making progress. I've changed some auto drive. We got more tippers. We've got a lot of tippers. But we're doing it. Definitely doing it. Well, Sean, that's not necessarily Home Depot. They contract with no, they don't contract, but they have their own installers like per store. So
Do these gravity dump trailers take sugar beet?
Yes, they do.
Or red beet?
Yep. Semi and tipper haven't moved. They should in a minute. They should here in just a second. So one of them should come to me. Here it goes. So they were still on like empty combine mode, if that makes sense, instead of like drive to field point mode. But now that we need the tippers, they'll move. So we should be okay. Oh yeah, Sean, there should be 2 brackets at the top of your dishwasher up to the counter to hold it in from tipping when yeah. That just sounds like lazy installers, honestly. That's what it sounds like to me. But yeah. But each store has their own installers, so. I got you, Sean, yeah. Lazy installers.
That or they're poorly trained.
Well, that's really what it is, honestly. Yeah, it's poor training. People that have never actually installed a dishwasher coming out to install a dishwasher, you know. They're not hard to install, but you gotta know what you're doing. So. Had to replace the water valves after about 2 years. Dang. Interesting. All right, so all tippers are driving right now. There's not a single stationary tipper. Well, there's one. He just pulled back up to the field. Everything else is moving right now. And I still have 128,000 on board. How full are you, Tony?
Too full.
He's muted. Oh, gosh. Not enough tippers. Had to buy a new fridge. He's 19%. Okay, that's good. Had to buy a new fridge after 5 years. Back compressor. Ouch. Fridges are outrageous these days, too.
Speaking of that, our stand-up freezer.
Okay.
That finally. It's weird. It acted like it bit the dust and everything started to thaw out.
Okay.
But now everything's like cold again in there.
Did you throw it all away?
Oh yeah,
Okay, like it went jump. Went bad.
well, before it totally thawed out,
I gotcha.
we transferred.
You happened to
from
catch it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we caught it in kind.
We've had that happen before where somebody like maybe didn't get the door shut quite right, you know. The next person goes to get something out of the freezer and they're like, why is this mushy?
Well, what was weird is like you could tell like maybe like you said like the door didn't get closed.
Yeah, we've had that happen. Yeah.
Because there's liquid that the ice or whatever was.
Yep.
Melting.
So we had a policy with for years we had a stand-up freezer in the basement. And we had a policy with that thing that people had to lock it. You know, they have those locks on them, and that was our like family rule. If you got anything out of the freezer, you had to use the lock that thing. The key was hanging right next to it. It wasn't like we were trying to keep stuff, you know, from people using it, but it was lock it back up when you're done with it, because we had more problems there for a while. The door not getting shut right, or not getting shut at all, I guess. Not even just not getting shut. Look at the line up in town. Look at that. We have two waiting to unload, chat. And I don't think there's anything wrong. It's just they're waiting.
Are we putting wheat back in 6 or something else?
We'll probably put something else there. We get over 500,000 off of that one field, so that should be to like maintain our chickens, you know. Hopefully that's enough. Probably not. I don't think we're gonna plant anything else right now. I guess we could. What else can we plant right now? Barley. We could plant canola, barley, oilseed radish. No, I think we're good on planting stuff. All right. Where did Tony go, chat?
Oh,
he harvested. Okay, he started a new land. Okay. That's fine.
Did he pull you and slow way down to go across the field?
He did that earlier. He did that at 3 o'clock.
I know he did that at 3.
Yeah. No, he's here. He's just muted. He might be on the phone or something. Or talking to his dad. Who knows? Buddy, there's... Oh, that's my fault. I got too close to the edge of the crop. This is my fault. You got a great deal from Lowe's because you were the last one. Nice. So in the St. Louis area, it's in St. Louis. We've been there before. We have a Lowe's, like they call it like an outlet. It's basically where they take all their scratch dent machines. And honestly, on like a washing machine, I don't care if it has a scratch on it. So.
But my stepdad have on their second refrigerator that has a freezer.
Yeah.
That's what that is. The scratch and dent.
I mean, it's way cheaper. Big phone call guy. Okay. I got you, Tony. All good. But, yeah, so we have a washing machine from there, a dryer. Shoot, what else do we have? We looked at getting a different fridge for the farm, but even like a scratch net one's still like $400. Unless you get one that's absolutely mangled, then they're pretty cheap, but I didn't really want one that was like completely mangled, you know? I was good on that. But yeah, no, they're definitely cheaper. And like I said, a washing machine, I don't care. It's sitting in the basement. Who cares? Who cares if it's scratched? I think ours has a dent like in the right side and you can't even see it because the clothes dryer's sitting up against it. So doesn't matter to me. But that's okay. Come on, Bessie. Just drive across the waterway. Right. For fear of being banned, you're going to say hello and return to lurking. Why would you be afraid of being banned for saying hello? Am I that scary of a guy? I don't think so. I could be. But I don't think I am. But you never know. I guess. Oh, my Amazon delivery got here. That's good. Wait, I didn't order that, did I? No, okay. The other day, Kimmy was asking about M.2s, and I sent her a link for an M.2, and I sent her a link for like a little screwdriver kit that comes with some of the little screws for M.2s. Well, that's Twitch doing that. I'm not doing that. And if you're a real account, they're not going to kick you. They're kicking bot accounts. Twitch can tell. I lurk on Twitch all the time. I haven't gotten banned anywhere. Just saying. But I sent Kimmy this little like screwdriver set that comes with little screws and stuff, and it was just in the email they sent me about my delivery, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't accidentally order that, did I? I don't need one of those. I have it. I have a little set for M.2s. And actually, the last motherboard I messed with, it already has like this little plastic piece for the M.2. You don't even need a little mess with the little screws anymore. Super nice, by the way. Super nice. It's like the best thing ever. That's okay. Alrighty. The best thing ever. Okay. That guy. Just looking, chat. Just looking. Make sure everybody's doing their thing. Doing what they're supposed to be doing. Whoop, that was close. Big frozen pizzas. All right, Sean. How will people get ad money from bots? Nice, Sean. I don't know. I've heard some things about like a lot of big streamers apparently are gonna like really feel it because they're all, you know, view botting and stuff. I've never, would never, don't even know how, don't want to look into it. I don't care. Like, if people are here, people are here. If they're not, it's fine. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. For those of you that are here, you know, that's all there is to it. Well, yeah. That's all there is to it. Hey, we're 50% done on the contract, chat. Which we're over 50% harvested, so we're making progress with 2 of us running now and with a few minor adjustments to auto drive. I do wish we could get more to like drive out in fields, but they're doing their thing. They're just taking their time. Now that we have this waterway in here, it's probably not going to help. Because when I get close to the waterway, the tipper's not going to stay with me. He's going to like stop. But overall, it's working. We're moving. Have I seen a fancy party pizza? No. What's that? What is that? I'm here for it. I mean, I like pizza. I haven't had pizza in a minute. One of these days, I got to get me some St. Louis style pizza. Gotta happen here soon. Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. We talked about getting it Monday, but Monday being a holiday, I don't know about that. Don't know about that one. Alright, so see Tipper like kind of lollygags back there, but now that I'm in the crop, he should drive right up to me in a minute here. Although I don't know how empty I got before. Alright, hopefully we're going the right way. I have a feeling we're slowly creeping towards fuller than we are to like empty. So maybe when we get down on that end, I should take a minute and sit again and let everything empty me out again. But either way, I mean, we're getting through it. Of course, it also helps that we don't have continuous rows anymore. That's going to help our hauling a little bit, you know? But that's okay. So Tactical Matt, we're only doing 1 contract, but to be able to do this contract, we needed tipper help. So we had to take out a couple more contracts. And hello. Tostino's Ultimate. Tostino's Ultimates. Alright, Tomcat looks, I mean, they look good. Tactical Matt, we're doing well. How are you? We have, I think, 10 tippers and a semi-truck running right now. Something like that. And you know what the amazing part, honestly? 60 FPS. We got all this stuff running out here, and I don't know about anybody else's game, but I'm running great. So that's the best part of Alma right there. It is a frame rate friendly map. Unlike over on Judith Plains. Of course, Judith Plains being a 4X map, it's going to run hard. Totally understand it, but it's a beautiful part of Alma right there, man. Getting them 60 frames locked in. Computer's barely running. Video card's running at like 40% right now. You know, it's great. It's great. I could probably turn my frame limit up if I wanted to. Although there's 59. 57. I mean, that's fine. That's completely fine. So yeah, frames are good. Yeah. Can't remember having a frame drop on here on Alma. Yeah, regular size maps with tree lines dividing fields. It's the way to go. Although we are talking about making a giant field up here. So we're going to need some more equipment before we do that. We're going to need probably a couple more seeders, planters, maybe another combine or 2 as well. Maybe 1. Might go to bigger combines so we can run the big heads. We'll see. And we might actually do something completely shocking with combines too. But that's okay. I need to do some testing on a test save before we commit to anything. And we're running a truck in the field. Look at that. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that's okay. We've got 2 of these harvesters out here running, and we do have some extra tippers, but we had a line earlier. They were 3 deep at the dump site. That's also when I was just sitting still and emptying because I was full. The harvesters hold 250,000 and I was full, so it was kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. But that's okay. And we have a cart running now too, so we've got a lot of equipment in this field right now. But that's okay, or for this job. You betcha. Oh yeah, Taxi Matt. You can do a lot on a big map like that, yeah. It's a good time. I have high hopes for Judith if we ever get an update for it. I would love to go back to it. I'll set up our save kind of like we had it. As far as the fields and the money and equipment and stuff, and you know, I'd love to give that map another go. I really would. I think we could do some crazy stuff on there, and the giant fields and the auto drive chaos. Like I loved it. It was great, but it just was way too framey. And if we're actually gonna play it, like play it, and try to buy the whole thing, it's gotta have more frames. Got to run better. So that's pretty much all there is to it. But hopefully after an update, we'll be able to try it again. So yeah. You're making contracts pay 5 times. Oh well, the contracts on this map pay fairly well, and we're on hard. I think they pay well. This one's going to be like 80,000 plus crop, so I'm here for it. You had a soybean harvest on this field that paid 500. That's a new combine. That's crazy. But, you know, there's no wrong way to play, so you do you. Nothing wrong with it. Not my cup of tea, but that's okay. I also don't drink tea, so there's that. That's all right. All right, so one tipper's leaving. Next one's here. The call to unload thing is working. It's all working, chat. It's all working. Hip hip hooray. There's so many tractors and tippers. We have, it's just an army. And that's not all of them, obviously. There's some in town. There's one down by Tony. It might be stuck on a tree. Maybe not. I don't know. They're just everywhere. They're crawling around everywhere. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Yeah, how's it going? Autosave be real. That was the other thing. The autosaves on Judith Plains really hurt. Like, extra bad. So, sweet. I'll actually get to be empty for once. Oh, goodness. And I guess you can just go empty right into all the tippers if you want, Mickey.
That was the plan.
Most of them don't have covers, so. Now, they may not drive away when they're full because they're set to empty a combine or a harvester. But as long as we keep our pipes out, they'll cycle through and they'll drive away for you. So, yeah. Oh, you're only 30% full too. Nice. 30%. It's 159,000 liters. Yes, between Tony and I, there was one point earlier we were carrying over 300,000 liters. It's like, well, that's fun. That's fun. So I guess we'll get this field done. We will set up all of our auto drive for hauling TMR to cows feeding, and then we need to set up something, or need to have something for feeding our chickens while we fast time. Hauling milk. Probably need to set up something for hauling buffalo milk, or make sure that works, or watch it, or whatever, you know, haul it ourselves, because I believe we have some buffalo milk now. We have a little bit. We'll have to figure out, I don't know if we're gonna make buffalo mozzarella, or if we just keep with the butter and then we only have one product, you know, at the dairy. That could also be an option, because right now we're just making butter from our dairy from our cows, so we might just stay with butter for right now, and we'll see if our our buffalo milk production is going to be too much. Where can you find the auto repair mod? Jeff just sent it to you. I don't have a link or anything for the mods that we use. I know that people have asked over the years. No, I don't. Some of our stuff gets modded for us, and some people don't like when you do that and then you share it, you know. It's in the mod hub, though. It's not auto repair, though. There is an auto one. Ours is not auto. You have to actually, like, hit a button. But there is actually one in the mod hub that every time you wash, or every time you drive through it, I think it washes, repairs, and maybe fuels. I want to say something like that. We don't have that one though. But yeah. Yeah, ours does fuel and repair. Is what ours does. It doesn't clean them. Repair and fuel. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't fuel, wash, and repair. I got you. Okay. I understand the assignment. Man, they're going through it over there with Tony and them trees, aren't they? Tippers are going through it over there with Tony. He probably should just put his spout away for a little bit until he gets out of them trees. That's okay. Gotta love the call to thing when it's working. That tipper's full. The next one's already like kind of here. It's great. Now he's, you know, he'll take a minute to get here, but here, I got you, Mickey. I'll stop him. Just fire him. You're fired. And I'll probably have to recall him so he actually moves. And then he'll realize he's full and he'll take off. We have a collision on the road. How is that even possible? Oh, because this guy's in Pathfind mode and that guy's on. Okay. Alright, that actually makes sense. When they're on pathfinding mode, they don't necessarily stick to the road. Or stick to their routes. Alright. And they don't at all, actually. Not just kind of, yeah, not at all. We're doing a good job of chopping this field up anyway. That's good. 61% done with the contract. Remember, we have 500,000. I think it's 500, right? 500,000 sitting in the train building, so we'll have to get that moved. We won't sell them all because we'll wait. Actually, it's not much of a better price. We might as well just sell them all. move on with it. Right. Here comes the next tipper. And another tipper. Never enough tippers. Pretty awesome, actually. Yo, Troy, what's going on, man? How you been? What's poppin'? What is going on, dude? All right, everybody running in town still. I'm nervous about town for some reason. We haven't had any issues. I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm always nervous about town. This corner seems to be working. Don't seem to have any issues there, so that's good. We like that. We like no issues. That's what we like, chat. We like the non-issues. I'm here for it. Yeah, that corner needed to be redone anyway. It's such an eclectic group of tippers, too. It's like there's a few that match, but it's kind of like we went into the tipper category and just like closed our eyes and started buying, although they're not our tippers, but you know, basically just closed our eyes and started buying tippers, you know. That's really it's really what it's like. It's pretty great. Playing some ATS. Nice try. Very nice. I would have played some of that the other day, but I wasn't around. Kimmy wanted to play some the other day, and I didn't see the message till like hours later. It was on Wednesday. I was busy. I was busy at the farm. Put that loader back on the 995, the front end loader, the bucket, for the first time, like, I don't know, since early spring. Typically, we don't take it off there, but we took it off. Why did we take it off? Oh, to make shed Tetris easier back in our combine shed. That was pretty much the reason. And it does. It makes life a lot easier. And it's really not that hard to take off there, so not a big deal. Might do that again next spring, honestly. And if nothing else, it's good to like at least go over the bucket once in a while. Like when we put it back on, we, you know, went around and greased everything. We do have one grease zerk that is missing, but it's in a really bad spot. So I think we actually have to take the bucket itself off the arms to get to that, where that grease fitting needs to be replaced. So that didn't happen on Wednesday. We'll just put it that way. But we even greased like the center pivot on the tractor, the axle pivot, you know. I haven't done that in, I don't know, a couple years. So, yeah. Think you're missing remap DLCs? I know I'm missing a couple of them, Troy. Yeah. Take it off to repair something. I guess we did have it off to repair. That's what it started as initially, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, we had the hood off and stuff over the winter. That's true. Tony, welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry, big phone call guy.
How's your phone call?
It was all right. Wasn't too bad.
All right. Kept moving the whole time though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, all about productivity.
John's
you know?
cheered X100.
Appreciate the 100 bits. Thank you. Yeah, dude, we got this dialed in now between like auto drive and Mickey running. Like,
All about the efficiency.
bro,
Welcome
we are
back,
dialed.
Mickey.
We are dialed. It just, you know, it took a little while. It was a little rough, you know.
That's how it usually goes.
I had to like redo auto drive over there. Oh no.
You were saying?
It was working.
What was it?
Oh, actually, it's still working. No, it's still working. Hold on. These guys are still waiting to get turn in the field. Why are they waiting though?
You're welcome, Tony.
I like when Trent whispers the answer back.
Hold on. It's because this is a two-way course still. This doesn't need to be a two-way course anymore.
So how'd you make it a one-way?
How?
Oh, you just make it go through the ditch?
Wait, did I just make that a one-way, or is that a... It's a one-way. Like, how did I get the stuff out of the field? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, did you go through the ditch?
Well, maybe. That's still a two-way there, too. Where the heck is that other waypoint at? Why is this so spread out? Jiminy Christmas. So we have 2 field exits on this field now, Trent. Okay. One field exit is up the road here. So if we're harvesting like from our homestead, or we're harvesting to haul to our homestead, Dan set this up. It's down yonder here. So right at this waterway, he made a little jump in the ditch. That all needs to be a two-way though. Both of that needs to be fixed. But anyway, so it can jump out there and then go to our homestead or go back. The problem we were having, or the problem that I have with it, is like, why send stuff all the way there just to have it drive back? And then we were having problems with it here. So then I just changed this corner completely to make it all two-way. And then I just put a little jump in, like across the ditch out to this other road that's not used.
I think last time I played this, how I made 30, now 36, was like right where your first waypoint is.
Yeah. Which is actually not there. It's farther to the right now, but yeah.
Well, where it used to be there, but had to go through the ditch so it wouldn't have to.
Yeah. So what I will probably do eventually when we buy this is I will either do some, maybe a little landscaping, or maybe just, I'd like using this road for auto drive. So like have tippers come down, turn around, and then park on this road or something, and then have your auger wagons unload onto that road to those tippers. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and plus the ditch really isn't too bad there.
It's not terrible, no. Especially, well, if you go from like way down here or like up there, it's not bad. Like in the middle, it's a little rough, but you know, landscaping can always happen too. Because like up here, there is no ditch, right? So you could have your auger wagons come out right here, drive down like in the road ditch here, offload onto a truck, and then have your auger wagons continue. You could always fix this ditch up a little bit, and then have your auger wagons sit like over here to go back to the field. So there's options, you know. Definitely options, because we will definitely want auger wagon capabilities on this field as big as this field is. The other thing you could do is you could always just like cut off a little bit of the field too. Make you a little flat spot.
This field is massive.
Yes. Okay, that just kind of scared me. My what is up with my cameras are under attack from giant bees right now. The front porch camera was just under attack. Oh, that was bad. Kind of scared me a little bit, you know. It's all motion. Who's there? It's a giant, nasty looking bee. Tony, we're almost done, man.
Could you imagine if it was just you?
I'd be half as far. Yeah.
Be a bad deal.
I'd probably
We are
course play 2 harvesters and then run cart.
We are kind of knocking it out, though.
Yeah. There's my, there we go. GPS shifts kind of a little bit right there. Dude, Tomcat, you're not wrong. camera. No, the camera doesn't move, but it got attacked a little bit. Hopefully the bees don't try to like make, I don't know. It was a big old nasty looking thing. I don't know if it captured a clip of that. Hang on. Not that I'm going to show y'all, because it's the front porch camera. Actually, it must not have been enough motion to make it record. I could still go back and find it though, because I got that SD card in there, so it's always watching. Always watching, Wazowski. Or something like that. Problem now, Tony, is we got all these point rows to deal with up there.
Yep.
Which actually, you want me to do point rows because I got more ground speed in between point rows?
It don't matter.
I mean, I can. I don't care. Are you going to knock that little chunk off there, or what are you doing?
I was just gonna keep going straight.
Okay. When you get close to them woods, you need to put your auger away, though, because you're sending those dudes into the tree line.
Oh, is that? Am I doing that?
Yeah, you're doing that.
Oh, well, they just need to learn to drive better. Get better, kid.
Why is this guy pulling up on my other... What is he doing? Why are you over there? And then you just throw him, Tony? That's rude.
Oh, you saw that? That's son.
I did
that's
see
weird.
that. I was looking at this tipper driving over here, like all awkward. Like, I feel like I have a police escort, you know? Like, just kind of rolling. Oh man, can't wait to cancel all those contracts. Although actually, the one for 22 wouldn't be bad. You know, take a couple combines up there, knock that out. It's green means after all. We're not gonna do it, but we could. And actually, we could go do 27 because that's carrots. We have all the equipment for that right now, so we could do that too. We're not going to, but we could. I think we need to focus on our own fields and like do that kind of stuff for a minute.